So, continuing my all-time greatest top 22 49ers, I want to add Frederick Warner to my list. Fred is an all-pro middle linebacker. This year's Madden just came out, Madden 24. He is the number one middle linebacker in football. We got a lot of number ones over here. Nick Bosa's probably the number one defensive end, or he should be. But man, Fred is a tackling machine. Puts me in the mind of Patrick Willis, the way he flows sideline to sideline. Not as big of a hitter, but he does bring the hat. He's a sure tackler. He's a coverage, especially good in coverage. Can cover in the deep zone. I've seen him run stride for stride with CeeDee Lamb. In this particular play, he just tackled Christian McCaffrey, and we know how explosive he is. But when Fred gets there, the play is over. He's a dog. He is the emotional leader of the team. He's the team captain. And he's the heart and soul of the 49ers defense. I think his play, the way he plays, and when I hear him and Dre Greenlaw say best in the world, it reminds me a lot of the combination of linebackers that we had with Navarro Bowman and Patrick Willis back in the day. They are the guys that are going to clean everything up. You got the defensive line, they're going to hunt, they're going to play the run. But when that pass gets to the receiver or the guy in the back, it's time for somebody to go tackle him. That's when you want to unleash Fred. He's a sideline-to-sideline player. There's no weakness in his game. He blitzes well. He covers well. He tackles well. He plays the run well. So he's just an excellent player. And I know I'll get a lot of flack. People, why are you on the all-time greatest list? Because I've watched the 49ers over the years. I've watched our middle linebackers. I think that the greatest one that we ever had was probably, in my opinion, Patrick Willis. But Fred is number two. And I'm not going to, I don't care that, his career's not over yet. Fred's number two. Fred's number two on that list. He has earned that right to be number two on the list. He's earned the respect of his peers. He's on the top 100 every year. He's a Pro Bowler, All-Pro every year. So, yeah, I'll stand behind anybody who says Fred is not one of the best top 11 49er defenders in the history of the team, in the team's history. With that being said, the highlights speak for themselves. Kamara, ask Kamara about him. I mean, he's wearing him like a cheap suit. Kamara's one of the best running backs in the league. One of the most elusive out of the backfield weapons in the league. Now he's covering the tight end down the seams. So the thing about the highlights, what they're showing is the versatility of Fred's game. For every bit of the run stopper that he is, that pass that he just tipped in the middle of the field, that's what makes the 49ers zone so lethal. When they can play zone and he's back there intercepting passes, watching the quarterback and watching where the ball is coming out and reading where the quarterback's eyes are looking. It just is a thing of beauty to watch Fred play, to watch him flow sideline to sideline. He's a hitter. He's a finisher. Come here, DK Metcalf. Where you going? These are some of the greatest players in the league. And Fred is just another day at the office, man. Just another day at the office. 4th and goal. Let me slide in there for that stop. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not getting that 1 yard you need. Big old Gibson. Because I'm going to meet you in the hole. He's going to shoot his gap. He's instinctive. He was a safety in college and bulked up to play middle linebacker. But you wouldn't know that from the physicality that he brings, the way he hits and runs to the football. Yeah, where you going? Nowhere. It's Fred Warner. Come on. That's why he is who he is. No, for my money, he's the best middle linebacker in football, and that goes with everything. No weakness in his game. He can cover. He can play the run. He does it all. And he's the emotional leader. He gets up after every hit and looks like, yeah, you see what I did. My uncle used to say, yeah, that's right, we bad. Covering CeeDee Lamb one-on-one, and then they get the pick when Jimmy Ward jumps the route. But, Fred, not too many middle linebackers in the league are they going to leave one-on-one with premier receivers. Premier receivers usually have to get covered by another cornerback or a safety.